Hi everyone, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Life on the North Side. I am Jen Miller, realtor with Compass, and I am joined by Calli Swofford today, the owner of Miller Lane Mercantile. Really excited to learn more about her store and her story. And welcome, Calli.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Yes, me too. We'll have to do a little video of the store too at the end, maybe.
That would be great.
Anyway, can you let us know a little bit, describe about your business?
Sure.
How you got going?
Sure. So Miller Lane Mercantile is a home and gift shop located in the Berkeley neighborhood in Denver. And we opened in 2019, so we've been here just over 4 years.
Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's a lot. Anyone who started before COVID and made it through.
A couple crazy years, yes. So we made it through, and love this neighborhood, and just happy to be part of it.
Awesome. So what made you get going, decide to open this business?
So I've always wanted to own my own shop. It's something that I've wanted to do since I was little. My first job ever was working in a surf shop in my hometown. I grew up on a beach town in New York.
Oh.
And I worked in this little surf shop, and I just came to love like the small shop environment and just the community that's built around small shops. So all throughout high school and college, I always worked at shops on the side, boutiques, usually where I could work with the owners of the shops, which was something that I realized after the fact was such good practice and learning experience to one day open my own. So it's definitely been like, I'm definitely one of those people that's like, this is my lifelong dream, but it really is. I can't imagine doing anything else.
That's awesome. Well, congrats on making it happen.
Thank you.
That's huge. So you said you grew up in a beach area in New York. Whereabouts?
I grew up on the very east end of Long Island in East Hampton.
Oh, okay. I'm from the East Coast too.
You are?
Yes,
okay, cool.
Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes.
So east coast of the east end of Long Island.
Yeah.
And I think that has shaped a lot of the aesthetic and the products that I bring in. I think people, when they come in, they're like, I'm definitely getting an East Coast vibe. It's just very light and kind of breezy, and just that essence of coastal feel without it being I don't know, just like an elevated coastal feel, I think.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Oh, that's very cool.
Thanks.
Fun. So what are some things that most people might not know about your business?
Something that they might not know is that we love to do gift boxes.
Yes.
So we work with a lot of realtors, a lot of just professionals in Denver to put together gift boxes for their clients, in addition to just customers coming in and wanting to put together like a really thoughtful housewarming gift or birthday gift. So we have
gifts.
Yes,
I was just
exactly
helping somebody think about that. This is a good one to
hostess
keep in
gifts.
mind.
Yeah. So we call it our favorite things box, and it's basically just curated by me or any of the gals in the shop, but kind of like our favorite things of the moment.
Okay.
And people on our website, you can kind of write in whether you have a certain theme in mind. So if you wanted it to be more like home care focused, or apothecary or decor, just kind of like giving us a little feedback, and then we curate it based on that direction. But those are so much fun for us.
Yeah,
I love putting those together.
Well, that's so cool. Do you have a memorable customer experience that kind of comes to mind?
Yes, I do. So right in the beginning of COVID, we had to close our storefront for a couple months, and serendipitously, I had just launched our web shop the week that our storefront
Oh my
closed.
gosh, so you weren't on the scramble that everyone else was.
Exactly. I couldn't have timed it any better. It was just happened to be ready at that time. So I got the website up and running, and I was just doing local deliveries around Denver so people could order online.
Well,
and I
did
was
you
just
know that was going to be your job?
Exactly. That was my job for 3 months, was just driving around every day.
We all had a really interesting pivot of jobs. We're like,
Yes.
that's part of it now.
Exactly.
For you.
But that was such like a heartwarming experience, because people would leave me like little notes and things on the porch.
Nice.
I had somebody leave like cookies. I've had people leaving thank you notes, and to just, I don't know, it just it really just made me feel like we were all in it together.
Totally.
And it made me feel so much more motivated to keep doing it because I could tell that it meant a lot to people, and they were kind of like rallying.
I was
behind the
so
shop.
thankful for people doing that during that time. I mean, it just, as I had a new baby at the time, and it was like so much, just made life a lot easier.
Yes, and just like to feel like you're connected to
Yes.
people, even if you can't see them face to face.
And like supporting local businesses during that time was so
it was
important.
huge for us. Like we felt so much just community support around that time that I think anytime I talk to people about, you know, keeping a business thriving through the pandemic, there were so many challenges, but one of like the main positive takeaways that I got was just that community support.
Absolutely.
And how much people, how
Made
much the
me
small businesses
appreciate
meant to
our
people.
neighborhood and community so much more.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of cool, kind of.
Yes, a silver lining.
Silver lining.
Yeah.
What has been the hardest or most surprising part of owning your own business?
I think for me, it's just that trusting your gut when you might be the only person able to make that decision, and you're not having somebody there to tell you or steer you in the right direction, and just trusting that what you're deciding is going to be the best avenue for your business. And it's not always easy.
Yeah.
And I sometimes think back to corporate jobs that I had where I had my boss telling me exactly what to do, and I'm like, I kind of want the boss right now. I kind of want somebody to tell me.
It's nice to have that validation sometimes.
Yes, but I think, just kind of like listening to your intuition will lead you in the right direction.
Yeah, that's awesome. Confidence builds, I'm sure, with every decision.
Yes, exactly.
So what else do you like to do when you're not in the shop?
Yeah, so I have a 2-year-old daughter named Penny. So I had a COVID baby also.
Yeah, that's so fun.
And my husband, and I have a big golden Pyrenees named Goose.
Oh,
10 years old.
I have a dog named Moose.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Yes, her, she's a Swiss mountain dog.
Oh, amazing. The
They
big
need to
breed.
be-
I love the big breeds.
too.
So yeah, I think we all just, neighborhood walks, visiting different coffee shops around town.
Yeah.
I love antiquing and thrifting,
Oh, fun.
so anytime I get a free minute, that's usually where you can find me.
Do you have a certain area you like to go to? Or just kind of vary it?
There's a great strip just right outside of Fort Collins before you pull into the city there. That's kind of like a little row of antique shops.
Really?
That I love visiting a couple times a year.
All right.
So that's one of my
Okay.
one of my
We'll
go-to
have to
spots.
share. I have a neighbor who likes to do this a
Oh,
lot too.
great.
So.
Yes.
Well, you might have just answered some of this, but what is something that people might not know about you?
Something that people might not know about me. So my first internship when I was in college, kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do after school, I ended up landing an internship at Bon Appetit magazine.
Wow.
Which was
Cool.
like the coolest thing to have ever happened to me at that time.
Absolutely.
But that really fostered I think it kind of shaped a lot of what this shop has ended up being, because it's a ton of kitchenwares and tablewares. I love cookbooks.
Little did you know you were going to love all these things.
Exactly, exactly. I think just kind of fostering that environment so early, it like stayed with me all this time, and I think it's kind of shaped what I enjoy most about the shop nowadays.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun. That was in the city?
That was in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would commute because I lived out
No,
on the
you
east
did
end of Long
not.
Island. So I had a friend who lived in the city, and I would go in
And say.
and stay with her for 3 days, and then go back to East Hampton and work.
So funny. I
work
lived
my
in the
dog.
city after college, and I had a friend in Long Island who would do the same and stay with me.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, just
You make
move.
it work.
Yeah.
Just whatever way you can make it work.
Yes. Yeah, and you don't care. Then
Oh,
you're
no,
like, I'm
it's
fine.
fine.
I'll sleep on the couch. I'll
3
do
hours on
whatever.
the train, there and back. It was totally good.
Oh, that's so funny. Is there anything exciting that's going on in the shop that customers or new customers might not want to know about?
Yeah, so I currently have one shop candle that's called our Sunday candle, which I formulated about a year ago, which is our best-selling candle in the shop, I'm proud to say.
Yeah.
But I'm coming out with a new one for the summer that's going to be called Summer Pantry.
Ooh.
And the scent is like, I wanted it to be like as if you just pulled a bunch of herbs out of your herb garden and are like in the kitchen about to start
I can't wait.
cooking.
That's so fun.
It's really herby and citrusy, and I hope it'll be like a good addition for the summer.
That's
so
fun.
we'll have that in a month
So
or two.
in the mode. spring
Right,
and summer.
exactly. We all need it after this winter.
Yes, exactly. No more snow.
No.
Well, what is the best way for customers to get in touch with you if they'd like to learn more?
Sure. So our website is just millerlanemercantile.com.
Great.
You can always email us at hello@millerlanemercantile.com, and then we are on Instagram at Miller Lane Mercantile.
And I will have all of that on the site as well, just
Okay,
to make
great.
sure, and we'll tag you in the videos and the posts and all that kind of
That
stuff
would be
too.
perfect.
So, thank you very much for joining us today, and it was so much fun to learn more, and I can't wait to check out this candle and make my next gift box.
Yes,
And
sounds great.
utilize the store to all of its potential.
Thank you so much. Happy to be here.
Yeah. Thank you for joining in. Again, I'm Jen Miller with Compass, and if you would ever like your business featured on this, please feel free to reach out, and I hope everyone has a great day. Thanks.